After being named the American Conference's 2022 Freshman of the Year, Jalen Duren ready to hear his name called at next week's NBA draft. Our Gary Parrish has him going 9th in his latest mock draft. Number of mocks have him between 9th and 13th, depending on where you look. One of his coaches, Hall of Famer Larry Brown, says Duren has the potential to be a bigger version of Bam Adebayo. That's some pretty good company. Duren led the AAC last season with 8.1 rebounds per game, 2.1 blocks per game for the Tigers. A double-double machine. Duren averaged 12 points per game on his way to leading the conference with 9 double-doubles. And a week from now, all the questions surrounding where Duren will be drafted will be answered. And we are happy to have Jalen joining us here to discuss the lead up to the big day here on HQ. Jalen, welcome. How are you doing today?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
All right. So we're under a week away from the draft. Tell us how you're feeling about the process.
Man, just enjoying it. I'm trying to just get better every day, get better as much as possible. Just having a good time. It's a dream come true.
Is there anything specific that you're focusing on at this point, or is it just a waiting game for now?
Yeah, pretty much right now it's just a waiting game, being less than a week from the draft. Just kind of getting everything in order for the special day.
Memphis went 22-11 overall last season. You guys bowed out to Gonzaga in the second round of the NCAA tournament. What did you learn about your game last season with the Tigers?
I learned where I could be effective at in most parts of the game. Just kind of growing throughout the year. Like you said, I mean, we dealt with some adversity early on, and being able to bounce back with that as a team was huge for us. So I feel like I grew as a player over throughout the course of the year. I actually just learned a lot and developed a lot.
We all watched Steph Curry pick up his 4th ring last night as Golden State returned to the top of the NBA mountain. I want to ask you, what did you think of this series, and how excited does it get you to get on the court in the league?
Man, it got me super excited. Just seeing the atmosphere and the love for the game and everything that just came around. Just the finals was amazing. It was a historic finals. I mean, it was a great series. It just got me ready to, like you said, get on the court and get going.
Was there anyone in particular that kind of caught your eye in that series that you kind of sit there and look at them and go, man, that's the kind of guy I want to be when I play?
I mean, they had a lot of guys playing really well. Of course, on the court it was countless superstars. I said guys who really showed out, like bigs like Robert Williams, and of course Kevin Looney had a great series. So I probably say those are guys like I would say.
And certainly one of those
guys.
I
would be like who I see made a huge impact in the series.
Williams, one of those guys who you've been compared to, certainly as you look to translate your skills into the NBA. And depending on what mock draft you look at this point in time, San Antonio, Washington, the Knicks, Oklahoma, and Charlotte all appear to be in that window where some of the experts think that you could be taken. Do you have a preference?
No, sir. Honestly, I'm just looking forward to getting an opportunity and just making the most of it.
Being in Memphis, you had a front row seat to see Ja Morant's incredible season. Is there a point guard that you want to catch an alley-oop lob from the most?
I mean, there's a lot of great guys in the league. I mean, I'm happy with whatever. I mean, it's a lot of high-level point guards in this league that I feel I can play with.
Jalen, how do you think, next week you've been invited to attend the draft, one of the players that's been invited. I mean, can you give us an insight? Are you going to be wearing anything in particular? Is there anything we need to be watching out for?
I don't know. Y'all got to stay tuned.
Okay, Jalen, time now for the Geico 15-second statement. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com to see how much you could save. Jalen, I need you to answer this in 15 seconds for me. What makes you the best center in this year's NBA draft?
Where I'm at, I feel like what makes me the best center in this draft is the fact that my youth and where my game is at, where my skill is at this stage, and where it can be. So I'll probably say with my potential. You
hit it right on the mark. He is Memphis Center Jalen Duren, joining us here on HQ as he gets set for the NBA draft next week. Jalen, enjoy the draft. Thanks for coming on to HQ with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Jalen Duren, of course, the American Rookie of the Year in his conference 2022. Let's recap the lottery mock from Thursday in HQ. We mentioned that kind of that window where he was kind of sitting in terms of mocks, anywhere from 9th to 13th. You see him sitting at 13th there in the latest NBA mock draft lottery picks recap. You can see that over on CBSSports.com. And for more on Duren and the draft, be sure to check out the Eye on College Basketball podcast. Gary Parrish and Matt Norland are using their latest episode to focus in on Duren and how his skill set will project to the NBA. Download and follow the Eye on College Basketball podcast wherever you get your podcast audio.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.